Welcome back to part 2 of 30 rare and stunning birds you may not know. In the first part, we explored some of the most unique and fascinating bird species from around the world. In this episode, we continue our journey to uncover even more spectacular birds that you might have never seen before. Let's dive in! Number 25. We head to the breathtaking forests of Taiwan to meet a bird so striking it looks like it stepped out of a fantasy novel, the Taiwanese blue magpie. This bird isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a feast for the eyes. With its brilliant blue plumage, long flowing tail, and striking red beak and legs, the Taiwanese blue magpie looks like royalty among the treetops. And let's not forget those piercing yellow eyes that say, "Yes, I know I'm awesome." But don't let its alluring looks fool you. This magpie is tough as steel. Living in the rugged, misty mountains of Taiwan, it's an expert homing expert, flying through the dense forests as if it had its own personal GPS system. And it's not shy about showing up. These birds are loud, gregarious, and, let's be honest, a little bossy. They move around in noisy groups called gathers, squawking loudly in the treetops and letting the forest know who's in charge. What's even more amazing is their intelligence. Known locally as Formosan blue magpies, these intelligent birds are great at problem solving and even exhibit teamwork when defending their territory. Sneak up on one and you'll quickly discover these magpies stick together like a flock of feathered birds. Unfortunately, as human development encroaches on Taiwan's wilderness, their habitat is under threat. But the Taiwanese blue magpie has become a proud symbol of the island, even a cultural icon. If you're as fascinated by this bold beauty as we are, hit the like button and let us know in the comments. Would you hang out with a flock of these magnificent birds? Next, we meet a bird so elusive that its existence seems like a miracle. Don't go anywhere. 24. Crested duck. At number 24, we're waddling into the quirky world of a bird that proves having a great hair day can make you unforgettable, the crested duck. This feathered fashionista is found in South America, particularly around the stunning Andes and Patagonian wetlands. At first glance, it might look like your average duck, until you spot its signature look, a fluffy, pom-pom-like crest perched proudly on its head. It's like the bird just walked out of a salon and said, "Make me fabulous." The crested duck's crest isn't just for show. It's a feature that has left birdwatchers chuckling and scratching their heads in equal measure. Some say it gives them a perpetual look of surprise, as if they've just remembered something important. Others think it's proof that ducks, too, can have a little flair. Either way, it's impossible not to smile when you see one. But it's not all about appearances. The crested duck is a resilient species, living in harsh, high-altitude environments where temperatures can plummet. These ducks thrive in places most would consider inhospitable, gracefully paddling across icy waters and feeding on aquatic plants. Talk about making it work. Though not endangered, their habitats are increasingly affected by climate change and human activity. It's a reminder that even the most adaptable creatures need our care. If the crested duck has waddled its way into your heart, give it a like and tell us in the comments. How would you rate its hairdo? Stick around, because next, we're diving into the tale of a bird whose beauty is rivaled only by its rarity number 23, the black-throated bush-tit. Coming in at number 23 is a bird with a name as charming as its appearance, the black-throated bush-tit. Yes, you heard that right, and this tiny fluffball lives up to the adorable reputation its name implies. Native to the forests and gardens of South and Southeast Asia, this bird is a pint-sized wonder, measuring just around 4 inches long. But don't let its size fool you. This bush-tit is packed with personality. Its striking black throat, white cheeks, and rusty orange belly make it look like it's dressed for a fancy woodland soiree. And those big, curious eyes, they could melt even the coldest heart. The black-throated bush-tit is a social butterfly, or rather, a social songbird, zipping around in flocks of up to 40. Together, they forage for insects, seeds, and berries, turning treetops into their own lively dining halls. Watching them hop and flit about is like seeing a feathered flash mob in action. And here's a fun fact. These birds build some of the coziest nests in the avian world. Think of a snug little pouch made of moss, lichen, and spider silk, faces threats from habitat loss and urbanization. It's a small bird with a big charm, reminding us how important it is to protect even the tiniest residents of our natural world. If this cutie has you grinning ear to ear, give it a like and tell us in the comments. Would you love to join its feathered flash mob? Next up, we'll meet a bird whose feathers are as striking as its name is mysterious. Stay tuned. 22 At 22, we're stepping into the world of a bird that's equal parts eccentric and elegant, the guinea fowl. If you've never seen one, you're in for a treat, because this bird looks like it walked straight out of a designer's sketchbook. Guinea fowl are native to Africa, where they roam open savannas and woodlands in noisy, bustling groups. Their signature polka-dotted plumage is so chic, it could inspire a fashion line. Imagine a bird dressed in a black suit covered in white spots. It's basically nature's answer to high couture. But don't let their dapper looks fool you. These birds are tough. They're ground dwellers, constantly on the move, scratching at the soil for seeds, insects, and whatever else they can snack on. And if you're picturing them as shy, think again. Guinea fowl are loud, chatty, and not afraid to let the world know what's on their mind. It's like they're gossiping their way across the savannah. One of their quirkiest features is their helmet-like crest or bony casque on top of their heads, which only adds to their unique charm. It's as if they're saying, why settle for ordinary when you can be extraordinary? Beyond their looks, guinea fowl are also nature's pest control, known to feast on ticks and other bugs. Farmers often welcome them as feathery exterminators, patrolling the land with their ever-watchful eyes. So, if you're looking for a bird with personality, style, and utility, the guinea fowl checks all the boxes. Show some love for these polka-dotted wonders by hitting like, and tell us in the comments, do you think this bird could rock the runway? Stay tuned, because the next bird on our list is a true natural masterpiece. Chapter 21. Inca Tern. Next up at number 21 is a bird that could teach any fashionista a thing or two about style, the Inca Tern. With its signature look, this bird isn't just a sight to behold, it's practically the icon of coastal chic. Native to the cliffs and rocky shores of South America, the Inca Tern has a look that says, I'm sophisticated, but I'm not afraid to get a little wild. With a sleek, dark gray body, a striking white mustache that curls upward like a royal villain, and its bright yellow beak, this bird is basically the James Bond of the avian world. Effortlessly cool and always turning heads. But it's not just the look that makes the Inca Tern stand out, it's the way it lives. Unlike most seabirds, the Inca Tern has a more solitary lifestyle, often found perched high on cliffs, scanning the waters for fish. It's a pro fisherman, diving into the waves with incredible precision to catch its prey. And while it might look like it's just lounging around looking fabulous, it's actually a master of stealth and speed. These birds are pretty tough too. In the wild, they thrive in harsh coastal environments, with strong winds and crashing waves as their daily backdrop. They've got a serious survival instinct, which only adds to their mysterious aura. Sadly, though, the Inca Tern's numbers are dwindling due to habitat destruction and overfishing. So, while it may seem like a bird that's too cool to be endangered, it's a reminder that even the most stylish creatures need our help to thrive. If this fashionable seabird has stolen your heart, hit that like button and drop a comment telling us, do you think the Inca Tern could be the next cover star of National Geographic? Stay with us because up next, we're soaring into the skies to meet a bird that will leave you speechless.